more than diamond. She is worth more than silver.
Right, all right, all right. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So you guys are all welcome. I'm super excited to be right here on your midst. I'm super excited. I'm super excited. Now we're going to be moving very fast. And I'm excited because you came, you are here to learn, you are here to grow. And I love the fact that I'm able to impact the lives of other people. This is what gives me strength. My name is Miss Vivian Azuka. I'm an inspirational speaker. I'm a nurse by profession. I'm a founder of Ideal Women Foundation, and also I'm a connected business coach, an advocate for women transformation and sustained relevance. It brings me joy when I see women who are growing, women who are becoming better, women who don't just want to be, just existing. They want to really grow. They want to really make impact. And that is the reason why, even on this day that is my birthday, I decided to bring this value so that other women can actually grow, other women can actually learn. You're going to be learning how you can improve yourself. Now, growing up, I grew up, where my mom showed me that, it's good to be strong as a woman. It's good to, learn. It's good to grow. But of course, she had her own fair share of, sufferings, and I watched her, and I got that passion that women can actually be better. Women can actually, impact the world. That is why you listening to me, you must make sure that you stay to the end. You must make sure that you pay attention to what I'm about to unveil to you right now in the next few minutes. So we're going to be very fast. So if you're following guides up and following the comment section, fantastic, fantastic. I can see a lot of us. All right. So guess what? We are discussing around system building. And why is it important that you listening to me right now? You must learn how to build systems so that you can position yourself for 2026. You can position yourself as we are 2025 is around, is the end of 2025. And the question is, what have you built? What exactly have you built? How have you improved yourself? How have you, created something that can outlive you? But of course, I love going back to the beginning, right? Because guess what? When you get to the roots of a matter, you can actually solve it. So let's go back to the beginning. Now, in the beginning, what is the mandate of God? What exactly does God want us to achieve? Number one is you need to be fruitful, multiply, replenish, subdue, have dominance. That's have dominion. And of course, these are the 5 major things that God wants us to achieve. But guess what? A lot of people live their whole lives just being fruitful alone. A lot of people live their whole lives. They are not multiplying, they are not replenishing, they're not subduing, and they're not having dominion. And they are okay where they are. So I am challenging you today. Before the end of this session, decide to fulfill the mandate of God. Now, guess what? There is only one way. There is only one way. There is only one way that you can fulfill the mandate of God. No matter the purpose you have, no matter what it is that you are looking out to achieve, there is only one way, and that is to build systems. To build, if you can hear me, go and type system in the comment section. To build systems. Now, guess what? It is God's authentic formula. Of course, when you go back to creation, you see that God created human beings, and that is one time. God created trees one time. God created all of this. It was once. He worked for 6 days. And of course, the Holy Book says that, one day in the eyes of God is like 1,000 years in the eyes of a man. So that means God actually worked for 6,000 years building a system. And today, you cannot see God trying to create again. No, he has already implemented, putting things, even the human body. You can see that. You cannot see your heart. You cannot see your liver. You don't know the kind of things that are going on inside your body because it has been systemized. They can work on their own. So if you want to be like God, you have to learn how to create systems. Why is it that people are not building systems? Why? What are some of the reasons? Pay attention. Number one is lack of knowledge. It is not being taught in our schools. It is not even in most religious gatherings. It is not being taught how you can really build a system. How you can really be like, God, creating things that when you step out, it can actually outlive you. Another one is lack of discipline. God was disciplined. In these six days, he was creating, he was building a system, he was disciplined, consistent at it. He didn't even miss one day. But most people today are not disciplined to build. Another one is building a system is very expensive. That's why some people run away. But the truth of the matter is, the fact that it's expensive is the more reason why it is important for you to build. Another thing is lack of patience, because building a system takes time, it takes effort, it takes, patience. But most people want microwave results. But if you want microwave results, you can never build something substantial. That's why you must pay attention to me, women. Now, why must you as a woman, why must you build system? Why is it important? Why am I bringing this message to you as a value for you to understand this today? Number one is to fulfill your purpose. You cannot fulfill your purpose without building a system. You cannot, it's not possible. Because if you don't build a system, that means your purpose cannot outlive you. That thing that you want to fulfill cannot outlive you. Another one is for duplication and impact. Duplication and impact. Duplication and impact. Guess what? If you don't create system where you can duplicate yourself, community where you can impact yourself, so that we can go to different states, different nations, and we can see your person, you inside other people. That is the power of building it. Another one is to buy back your time. If you don't create it, you can see that God created these things once and he has bought back. He doesn't need to come back every day. Have you heard that, God have come back his also location to create another human being? No, it is inherent. Reproduction will keep happening because he has set it up as a system. Another reason why every woman must pay attention is what? To be financially free. Freedom financially. Some women will be like, it doesn't really matter. I don't need to be financially free. I have my husband. I have my boyfriend. I have this. No man is your ATM card. No man is your ATM card. Every woman needs to be financially free. In the Ideal Men Foundation, I teach women how they can improve themselves emotionally, improve their relationship, improve themselves, on all wise. Then I decided, there has to be a way how women can also improve themselves financially and build systems. That's why you must pay attention to what I'm saying right now. Because some of us, this is something that will liberate us. If you don't build a system in 2026, you'll be swept behind. Now, what is a system? Pay attention.
The law of systems. The ultimate goal of life is not for you to keep working. I told you hard work is demonic, right? Okay, I told you this. He who does not work shall not eat. Working is for eating, it's not for wealth. Biblically, it's for eating. Okay? Now, notice that God worked for 6 days. What we call work is creating systems. I'll say this slowly. Work is not going to get an income. No, that's ukchula. That's ukchula. Going to get an income? No, that's not work. God's description of work is creating systems which will keep bringing him income without him being present. So he creates trees. You never see God creating trees again. It's a system. Okay? The seed produces the tree. The tree has fruits. In those fruits are seed. When the fruits drop, they rot. The seeds will fall into the ground and to create more trees. So God doesn't need to come back 2,000 years later and start saying, let there be trees again. No. The sun, he has put it in place. It rotates. 6,500 years after its creation, it's still working. The moon, just like that. Now, if you want to function like God, there must be systems around you. Is there a system that you have put in place which brings you 5,000 every month? Without you being present. That's what causes, that's what brings rest. When the Bible is saying, and God rested, it's because he created systems. So it's not a job you want. No. It can be your starting place. A job is only bad if you have no plan afterwards. Okay? It's your starting place. Or from the job you can create some money to put in a business. Even the business, it must be systems you are creating. The goal is not for you to be present. It's for you to manage. Okay? When God was put these systems in place, then he got Adam a manager and put him there. Say, manage the systems. Me, I deal with you. You deal with the system. So God has made himself rest. He's not Think of how many trees, how many, you're just dealing with one person, and just comes to ask Adam, how are things working? They're like, oh, okay. Are there any issues? No. Adam, how are things working? No, they're fine. He's dealing with one being. Imagine how efficient that is.
Imagine how efficient that is. Did you get it? If you got it, go and type, I got it. Yes, if you got it. Real work is not just about exchanging your time for money. No, real work is about creating systems. Real work is about setting up things that can outlive you. And that is why you need to understand the concept of building systems so that you don't waste another year just playing around the cycle. A system is a structure of value you put in the marketplace where revenue is generated with or without the presence of the builder. That means that whether you are there or not, the revenue will keep being generated. That is why a lot of women, we are good role models at home, we are good in cooking, we are good in doing a lot of things, but most of women do not know what marketplace entails. Most of the women don't understand how they can set up systems. So if you want to be that woman that you command respect, you want to be that woman that you're a role model to other people, you want to be that woman that you're not just existing, you must understand this thing I'm teaching right now. What systems have you put in place? And that is why God is amazing. He's the number one system creator. He's the number one person that have understood this. He created systems. He is the powerful businessman ever. That's the reason why, of course, Christianity can never go into extinct. Because when Jesus came, what did he do? He created people. He created a community. And the same if you're Muslim, right? Now, guess what? If you have similar systems put together, that brings you an estate. You don't have any business leaving this meeting when you have not created estate, when you have not understood why you need to create estate. Now, an estate, of course, is the collection of systems. And there are three major kinds of estate you can build. Number one is financial estate, where we have, shares, stocks, bonds, and all that. Now, guess what? It's super amazing. But if you are just, earning salary, you're just earning some amount of money, and you carry it and just go to invest, you don't have like 10 million naira, 100 million naira that you can use to play big in this category. No, you don't need to disturb yourself here first. No. If you know that when you invest, you carry your heart, away. You carry your heart, keep it somewhere, and it's beating. Because once the stock market crashes, you want to go and kill yourself. Oh, that means that category is not for you yet. But is it fantastic? Yes, it is. Another one is real estate. Many of us know about real estate, but guess what? For you to play big in real estate, you need to have enough money, enough capital. You need to have enough capital to play big. I'm not just talking about, just doing it anyhow. No. If you really want to play big, that means you need to have a lot of capital. But guess what? There is a way that you can actually start, and that is with the human estate. Human estate is very much powerful. And that is the reason why I'm unveiling it to you today. Personally, as an ideal woman, I have started building an estate using the human estate. And from there, the goal is to extend to real estate, to financial estate. So guess what? Before you start moving into all this, guess what? You need to have your human estate. But why is it important to set up human estate? Just pay attention to this. Just pay attention.
When you invest in real estate, you have done well. But the land cannot say thank you. Someone can even collect the land from you, right? When you invest in shares and put your money in another company, wonderful. The shares can rise, you can make money, you can also lose money. But when you invest in men, they are like mobile ATMs. Everybody will not fail. So make up your mind.
Did you hear that? When you invest in men, they are like mobile ATMs. The question I have for you today is, where is your community? Who are your mobile ATMs? Who are your mobile ATMs? Because that is what Mark Zuckerberg understood. That's why he created Facebook around human connection. Human beings are powerful. One of the powerful ways that you can create system is through human beings. And guess what? That is why today I have decided to set out this time to create value by unveiling the Amazon Diamond Project. If you're already an Amazon, you're going to type Amazon in the comment section. Yes, I shout out to all the Amazons that came to celebrate with me today. I'm super, super excited to have you, right? So go over there. So if you're not yet an Amazon, you're not yet an Amazon member, guess what? Look at the comment section. You can see a lot of people who are already creating systems. You must pay attention to this. For some of us, we have heard about it, but we don't really know what it is. We don't really know how to maximize it. Do you know why I carry so much on my head like gala? Because coming as a lady that have, built the Ideal Women Foundation. This is 5 years now in Ideal Women Foundation. I saw the Amazon project as a way that I can partner and help a lot of women to become financially free. So I don't want to just, step out and I'm not raising women that are financially free. That is the reason why you must pay attention to me. Why is it that this project is so amazing and I'm paying attention to it? It's because guess what? It is not a feminist movement. No. They are not there to attack the male gender. It's not a revolution of what a man can do, a woman can do better. No, it is not there to undermine the man. So, some people be like, oh, let the world be just of women. No, it's not complete like that. You have to be a helper. And to be a helper, you need to understand no man is your ATM card. If you can hear me, go and type it. No man is your ATM card. You need to build substantial. You need to build something for yourself. Now, what is the project all about? First of all, I'm super excited to be partnering with this project because it's to help other women to be financially secured. If you love to be financially secure, go and type I love. I love. Now, another thing is it's targeted to help raise other women who can also raise others. Because if you're not raising other people, you are behind already. Because if you don't have a community, if you don't have other people that you are working with, you are building system with, there is no tomorrow for you. Now, guess what? Is to help instill self-confidence. You know that a lot of people, because of lack of self-confidence, they cannot achieve their goals. They cannot grow. They cannot become better. A lot of women, they told you that you're only relevant in the other room. Guess what? When you have confidence, you know that you can stand your ground and fulfill your dreams. Now, what is the vision? I am super excited about this project because they work with a vision. If you don't have vision, you cannot go far. If your vision is even too small, you cannot move far. That's why you must partner with a bigger vision. Guess what? You want to raise 10 million. If you can hear me, go and type 10 million. That's why this vision is so amazing. And we have been here over 9 years and counting. And guess what? We want to raise 10 million African women to stand their ground financially, build something substantial, become strong, and pursue their own dreams. If you love to pursue your dreams, go and type I love to pursue my dreams. Don't say, oh, my dreams are not valid. Your dreams are valid. That is why I'm here to tell you that through this project, you can start building a human institute. That's why I carry it with passion. That's why I want to raise a lot of other women in that category. And guess what? This project, I paid attention to it because it has solid pillars. These are pillars that when you have it, guess what? You will grow in anything you're doing. Number one is mentorship. Who are your mentors? Are you being trained? Are you developing capacity daily? Because the world is coming to a place where robots can do a lot of things. So if you are not building capacity for yourself, you'll be swiped off. Another thing is regimentation, discipline, stoicism. If you don't discipline yourself as a woman, you cannot go far. These are the things you need. Because these are things that, not everybody have it. Another thing is health optimization. They pay attention to health. See, as a woman listening to me, if you're not paying attention to your health, guess what? You're going to be having a lot of health challenges as you age. Are you not aware that women age more faster than men? You have seen a man that is 80 years, he will just go and get one fresh blood and marry. But a woman cannot do the same. Because you know that every month, calcium is leaving your body via menstruation. Do you know that women go through childbirth? All of those things cause a woman's body to depreciate on time. Begin to see women having high blood pressure, low blood pressure, diabetes, have arthritis, a lot of things. And that is why through nutrition supplementation, we have found a way to be healthy and wealthy. And another important thing is deep understanding of leverage and building financial leverage systems. Have you seen where the system comes right in? Have you seen that it is important for you to build system? Why did I pay attention to this? Because for me, I've always wanted to have my own fun. I've always wanted to, build something. I've always wanted to be better. In my school, they used to call me financial woman at that time. But guess what? I started as a student in this project. Because even as a student, you see media, I do a job for people. As you see media, I'm a graphic designer. I'm a content creator. I do a lot of things. I sell snacks. I don't care. I carry my team. I don't care. I no send. Why? Because I want to always have money in my pocket. And everything was good. I was making money. But guess what? COVID-19 happened. How many of us remember COVID-19? COVID-19 happened. A lot of businesses crashed during that period. And guess what? In addition to that, ASU went on strike. It was so devastating for me. I was at that moment when I didn't even know whether I was even going to graduate again. I didn't know where to start from. There was no money, nothing. But that was when I saw this project. They told me that I don't have to be jack of all trades. I need to start mastering building of systems. I need to start building, even as a student. So if you're a young person listening to me, you're a student listening to me, see, you need to start from wherever you are. If you're no longer a student, no matter the walks of life where you are, ask yourself, what systems have I built? If you cannot remove yourself from the equation and that thing you are building will stand, that means you don't have a system, right? So I started as a student. I kid in as a student. And guess what? By the time I was graduating, I've already started creating systems. I already started building something. Humanistic, that is the goal. And if you can see my screen and you love the transformation so far, go and type transformation. My life is now affecting other people because I'm creating a community of people I'm working with to build leverage, to impact, to grow together. Who are your community? Who are the people that you are building? And through this project, I'm affecting the lives of other people. Do you know? They told me that it is not just good that you are making money by 100% of your effort, that I can make money from little percentages here and there. I can make money from the effort of other people as well. I can make money through leverage. And I started. Guess what? I started making money. This money you see on your screen, it was not made in a whole month. No, it was a day, made in a day through leverage, not by 100% of my effort. And of course, imagine that you can be that person that you don't need to wait for end of the month to be making money. You can make money on a daily basis. Guess what? This is possible because I paid attention to this project. And I want you to pay attention. As I'm making my money and being celebrated, though, I have access to high-class mentors. You can see that I have mentors who are standing right beside me. Who are your men? Who are the people that are helping you to grow? Who are the people standing beside you? And that's why you must pay attention. I've been celebrated at different levels. Right? And as I'm being celebrated, I'm growing and helping a lot of other people. That same lady that didn't know her left from her right, that same lady that lost her businesses, that same lady that didn't know how to start, have been celebrated as a millionaire circle member. You need to pay attention. If you're here, you're making 5 million naira, you're making 10 million naira, and it's active income. See, you are not financially free. You have to build a system whereby you can make passive income. You can make income via leverage. You can make income through contribution of other people as well. Of course, this amazing lady, she gave her testimony today about their demon. Guess what? She has been celebrated. And I have other women that I'm raising, other women. So the joy I have is not just that I'm being celebrated alone. The joy I have is that I have other women. If you can hear me, go and type other women. I have raised other Amazons. I've become an Amazon. I've raised other Amazon. Guess what? And Amazon is a woman that have generated revenue of 500K and above through this project. Now, listen to me. It's not about making active income. It's about passive income. It's about the fact that you have a team you are building. If you're working alone, you cannot go far. They said if you want to go fast, you can work alone. But if you want to go far, you can work with other people. That's why Oprah Winfrey, she always said that when she steps into the room, she does not step into the room as one woman. No, she steps into the room as 1,000. Guess what? You too, you can become that woman that can inspire other women to become better. All of these things are possible because I started having mentorship. I started building leverage systems. You have to pay attention to building systems. You must position yourself through this project to build systems. Now, there are two ways you can leverage through people. Number one is through your personal produced products and services, right? You have products you are producing. Now, the challenge is this. You cannot scale that business or that product you have without enough capital. That's why the likes of Mike Adenuga, the likes of Dangote, they have a lot of money. They can scale their businesses globally, not just in a small scale chaos, not just in a small scale place where other people are owing you, you are just in the same spot, you're not moving forward. But there is a better way. There is a better way. If I told you that I don't have any product, I don't have any product of my own, but guess what? I am leveraging through other people's personal products and services. If you can hear me, go and type other people. Other people. If you have heard of Jumia, you have heard of Awolowo, go and type Awolowo in the comment section. Jumia does not produce anything, but they leverage through other people. Chief Awolowo is already a dead man, but guess what? For every bottle of Coca-Cola you drink, you are paying a dead man. Oh my goodness. You need to pay attention. You are paying a dead man for every bottle of Coca-Cola. Now imagine that there is a way you can start building a system. This 2026, you can start building a system. Set up something. As people buy their personal items from different shops, you make a little percentage of whatever they buy for life. Not by 100% of your effort alone, but you can create system whereby you can actually build. Now, do you know that you can make 1 million naira daily? Yes. Do you know that 10,000 people that purchase products daily, that is 100, you are making 100 naira commission, that is 1 million naira daily by 100% of your effort, no, but by leverage. I'm going to answer 5 major questions. These are very important questions. How do I plug in and build this system? How do I connect 10,000 people? For some of us, once we hear about, connection of people, we are running away. That is the reason why you're struggling. Do you know that the top men out there, they are looking for connections? Do you know that every top person, every top man and woman, they are looking for connections? Do you know why? Because people are wonderful. People are one of the highest kind of assets you can have. Now, how do I make people to buy products daily so I can keep earning? How do I make money through leverage? Not by 100% of your effort, but through leverage. And then will this work? If you're ready, go and type "I'm ready." If you're ready at this point, go and type "I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready." Fantastic. Now, number one, in this project, now, normally, if you want to create a system, you need to have at least tens of millions. Yes. You need to have like 10 million naira, 100 million naira to create a system. It's expensive. But through this project, there's an affordable way you can start building a system. First, you have to position yourself. And how do you position yourself in the Amazon Diamond project? By making a one-time shopping. By making a one-time shopping. By making a one-time shopping. Now, guess what? There is no selling, there is no convincing, there is no marketing. Simply buy, use, and connect. If you can hear me, go and type "buy, use, and connect." Buy, use, and connect. And you know that with as low as 90,000 naira, not even up to 100K, 90,000 naira, you can start building something. You can start creating. Now, some of you are about to log out because you had 90,000. Oh my goodness. I was just like you before. Once I heard about money, I will run away. But I have come to understand that for you to build anything substantial, nothing goes for nothing. If you want to build anything worthwhile, you need to start paying attention to the value that you are getting. Now, for those of you that will be making a one-time shopping, you're going to get value in return. Now, what are the things you start to get? By making a one-time shopping, you have access to high-class mentors. Today, I've been mentored by a lot of people and I've still been mentored, high-class people that can work with you from anywhere you are and help you to grow. This one-time shopping gives you access to leadership skills. That's why in the Ideal Men Foundation, we focus on raising women leaders. Guess what? In the Amazon Diamond Project too, they focus on raising women leaders. You're able to learn. Some of you are where you are because you lack leadership skills. For some of us, we lack problem-solving skills. In 2026, you can't go without solving problems. You can't grow without learning emotional intelligence because robots are everywhere. So you need to start learning how you can do things that robots cannot do. You need to learn communication skills. For some of us, we have our purpose, we have our goal, but we can't communicate very well because you don't have the skill. Another one is people management skills. These are very important skills. You have access to learn these skills by free. Why? Because you made a one-time shopping. Now you have access to learn public speaking skills. Some of us, we think that we cannot make money, but you make a lot of money just by public speaking alone. You need to learn how to speak properly. You need to learn how to communicate properly so that you can grow far in life. Another thing that your one-time shopping does for you is that it gives you access to create leverage systems through this project. I've told you a lot of ways you can create systems. There are a lot of it. But guess what? Through creating human system and human estate, you can actually build something substantial. Another one, it gives you access to health insurance products. This one-time shopping you're making is coming with a lot of things, and you need to pay attention to it. Now, these are, of course, the health insurance products you're going to have. Now, guess what? Our partner company have these amazing products. Why is it that you are buying products every day and you're not making money from it? Why is it that you're buying products every day and you are not creating system out of it? Oh, it's an error. If you can hear me, can type error in the comment section. As I am, I brush my teeth every day, and guess what? I create system from it. I make money from it. Why is it that you're taking in supplements and you're not making money from it? The same time I'm being healthy, I'm taking a lot of supplements into my system. Guess what? These supplements, these ones are organic. That means they have alkaline in them. That means they keep your body strong, immune system strong. Why is it that you're drinking chocolate drinks and you're not creating systems from it? It is an error. So you need to switch your brand. Guess what? One-time shopping of any of these products, guess what? You are going to have access to all the things I have mentioned. And then we can start working with you. Another amazing product that, of course, I'm using is, of course, the Ultra Hair Soup Bottle. This one-time shopping can give you access to it. You have access to, when you are drinking water from this bottle, you are taking in 79 bananas. Imagine that. You are taking in 38 carrots. You are taking in 516 apples. Imagine that. And a lot of other nutrients attached to it. That is why your one-time shopping gives you access to all of this. And because you need to learn leadership skills, you need to learn a problem-solving skills, you need to learn how to build, you need to learn how to create systems, you need to learn how to, communicate properly. We can now teach you how to build a system around this. Now, question number 2, of course, I'm going to answer that. But guess what? You have different packages you can plug into. All right, but some of us, we can have access to the promo ongoing for those that will stay to the end of this session. So you have access, so pay attention, right? So any of this package you go for, you have this health insurance products for you and your family. You use it. Don't go around selling products. When you go around selling products, that means, you are just on active income. Except you love selling. It's okay. You can still sell, but guess what? Use it for yourself. It's for your health. Now, question number 2, how do I connect 10,000 people? Now, guess what? In this project, you don't even need 10,000 people. But let me shock you. Let me bust your bubbles. Do you know that through your phone alone, you can have access to 1 to 100 million people in the world? Yes. You need to understand how you can begin to build social capital. Let me show you. Do you know that you sitting right now listening to me, you have an iPhone, you have an Android phone, you have phone, and you have contacts in your phone. Some people have over 5,000 contacts, but at least minimum, an average adult has 100 contacts. Do you know that as you are looking at that, your contacts, each of them also have 100 contacts in their phones? That is why you need to have access. You need to learn how to build social capital. If you can hear me, go and type social capital. In your second level, because everybody you have in your phone also have minimum of 100 contacts. In your second level, you have access to 10,000 contacts already. And by the third level, you have access to 1 million contacts. Even if it's 1% of 1 million, that's 10,000. And you set up a system whereby people can actually purchase one-time shopping. And you make, if it is 100 naira, you make it, that is 1 million naira daily. But I'm going to shock you very soon. If that doesn't happen in 30 days, that is 30 million naira with the analysis of just 100 naira. But do you know that through this project, we have a system whereby you can start building this thing. You can start creating this system. You can start building. If you know you can send a text message, go and type text message in the comment section. You can send a text message. Go and type text message. These are the systems that we use. We give you a simple message like this, a simple recommendation message. Some of you, you hear recommendation, you're running away. See, let me tell you the truth. The world thrives on recommendation. Yes. If you want to build anything substantial, you must love recommendation. So here we teach you how you can recommend your friends, your family members. Guess what? We are going to show them. From our call center, they will be called by the organization and consultants will educate them. You are not the one going around talking to them. No, don't make that mistake. No. You build this thing by education, and our consultants will do that education on your behalf so that your people will get first-hand information. Now, another amazing one I love so much is the brand launch. No matter, as I speak to you, I make money from different states. I don't need to be there. Why? Because we have amazing consultants that provide education. People plug into this system without being convinced. No. You don't need to be convincing people around. What people need is education, and our consultants will provide that education. And guess what? You can start building a team. You can start creating a system. Now, the last question, how do I make money through leverage? If you are listening to me, you need to pay attention at this point, because this is where you make the money through leverage. We have 6 different ways you can make income. But for this class, I'm going to talk about the first 2. Number 1 is direct connector bonus. This is so amazing. Do you know that you can make between 20,000 to 150, 200,000? Not 100 naira. 20,000 to 150, 200,000 as people connect to this system, as people connect to your community, as you start building. Guess what? This is how I position myself. I make money from different things. What are they doing? Just one-time shopping. And there is no limit to how much I can make. So there is no cap anywhere. If you have a salary, you are capped. If you have a salary, you're not in the equation of building system. It's good to start with salary, no problem. But guess what? You need to start building something more than that. You need to start creating, a system on a part-time level. And this project can do it for you. That's why I'm recommending it to every woman listening to me. I am taking it and I'm recommending it to you. Yes. There is no limit. You can enjoy this. Now, the matching bonus, this one is so amazing. Sometime this year, I was not doing anything. I was not doing anything for 2 months, right? But guess what? I was making this matching bonus. I was making money. Guess what? I made this money in such a way that I even made money that can be a salary of somebody. without doing anything. Because I have started creating a community, I've started building. How does this work? You can see you and your phone, right? You're alone here. But guess what? If you are alone every time, you cannot go far. But through this particular project, you can actually grow. You can actually start having people. And they are coming in their pairs. You are being paid this 7,000. This matching bonus will keep coming to you. Can you see community? If you can see the power of community, go and type community. All these people, what they are doing, they are just making a one-time shopping. They're just making a one-time shopping, and you keep making that income. And they too, they have the opportunity to also leverage just like you. So you are making money, they are making money. You are making money, they are making money. You are making money, they are making money. And you can grow together. Now, of course, guess what? Pay attention to this. I love this system so much because this project has the 3 secrets of building a system. Number 1 is value. They have value in form of products and services, right? They have partnership. They have community. 1 minute. All right, I'm back. Fantastic. So we have community. And guess what? They also have partnership, community, and value in terms of products. Because when you have products and services, guess what? There is no limit to how much you can make. So this product keeps coming. Why? Because our partner company has these products already. So you don't have to be the one going around. They're trying to produce. No, I don't produce anything. But I make money because I'm in partnership. I make money because I'm building a community. So pay attention to this. Pay attention to this shortly.
Money does not answer to prayers. Quote me and abuse me on internet. It does not matter. It is the truth. Biblical truth. Jesus said, pray for laborers. He didn't say pray for money. You can pray from now till 24 months about having money. You will not have money. Money is not a miracle. Quote me and abuse me. It doesn't matter. Money is a reward. Money shows up where there is value.
Fantastic, right? Money shows up where there is value. That means if you're not creating value, money cannot answer. You know, women, we know how to pray, and that's fantastic. I pray a lot. And this organization, we commit our project to God. We commit our business to God. We commit what we are doing to God. But guess what? Money does not answer to prayers. It answers to value. So you need to create value. You need to create partnership, of course. That's why you have to partner with the Amazon Diamond Project, and you need to create community through the mentorship we have here. So pay attention. Now, the question you have is, of course, understanding how this will work for you. Now, these are the potential income. Each of these packages have potential income. The first one is 8.4 million naira. That's the 90K package. You have a potential of 8.4 million, and it's even at 90% failure rate. 814,000 naira. That's the capacity of your business. That's the capacity of how you can grow this. It can start with 20K. It can start with 50K. It can start growing to this level. Now, gold pack is what? 25.2 million. And then the 90% failure rate is for 2.5 million naira. And the most preferred pack is what? 490,000. And guess what? You have a potential income of 58.8 million. And then at 90% failure rate is what? 5 million naira. Are we saying that once you get started, this money will appear in your account? No. What we are saying is that we can guide you on how you can build a system that can pay you this. It can start with extra 7,000. It can start with 20. It can start with 500. Before you know it, you are growing 1 million. Before you know it, you are growing. So women, you can start from where you are and you can grow. This is the reason why I pay attention to this book. The last question is, will this work? Will this work? And I want you to ensure that you're listening to me right now, because I'm about to bring on board an amazing personality, someone that is going to help you understand how this have worked for her and how it can work for a lot of other people. The Amazons delegated an amazing personality to help us understand it, and there'll be gifts at the end. Some of you are going to be enjoying the promo packages, and I want you to pay attention to the end. And of course, the giveaways will also come afterwards. So let's make welcome. Go over to the comment section, and keep typing welcome, keep typing welcome, keep typing welcome. And I want you to ensure you stay to the end and also ask your questions. Fantastic. So welcome on board. And I know that this is going to help you to grow. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. So of course, let's keep welcoming. Go to the comment section and welcome her, welcome her, welcome her. Soma, if you're there, keep typing welcome, keep typing welcome, keep typing welcome.